The president also told me that next month he's planning a military parade celebrating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army that also falls on his 79th birthday.
We're going to have a big, beautiful parade.
A military parade?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We're going to celebrate our military. We have the greatest military in the world.
What's the price tag? Do you
People,
know?
Peanuts compared to the value of doing it. We have the greatest missiles in the world. We have the greatest submarines in the world. We have the greatest army tanks in the world. We have the greatest weapons in the world. And we're going to celebrate it.
Now, Donald Trump is not alone among world leaders in wanting a parade. In fact, I think he derives inspiration from other leaders he emulates. Here's a parade in North Korea. And of course, Vladimir Putin loves a parade. Here's Vladimir Putin watching his troops as they parade through Moscow. And of course, it wasn't just Putin. Soviet leaders going back decades have loved a military parade. Here's Khrushchev. Here's Andropov. And there are scores of others. So why do all of these would-be dictators love a military parade? Well, they love a military parade because it sends a message to the country. It sends a message really to the rest of the world, but particularly it sends a message to the country, their own country, that they are in charge of the military, that this is their military might to use as they would, externally or internally. And this is part of the appeal for Donald Trump. But in the United States of America, the military answers to civilian authority and the Constitution. It is not in service of one man's personal vanity. And to use the military in this manner, when Donald Trump is slashing veterans' benefits, to aggrandize himself, to communicate to the country his control over the military, is just another shameful act of this administration.
And if that news makes you want to be somewhere, anywhere else, take heart. Something else is happening that day. At more than 100 locations around the country thus far, I have a feeling there's going to be more than that. A coalition of groups, including Indivisible and Social Security Works and 5051, they are all organizing a nationwide day of protest for June 14th. They're calling it No King's Day. As they put it on their website, quote, Donald Trump wants tanks in the street and a made-for-TV display of dominance for his birthday, a spectacle meant to look like strength. But real power isn't staged in Washington. It rises up everywhere else.